So we got AB on I Am Athletes, AB on mental health, NFL future, Tom Brady, and more. They be having some good conversations. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like Pivot podcast, but it's something about Brandon Marshall. Not even like my favorite person on here, but it's something about what he brings to the podcast. I don't know, but I like it. I can appreciate both of them, honestly. Kind of wish that they still had the same crew, but yeah, what it is, you know.
The show is the same thing, you know, come with this thing. Right. Pretty amazing, man. Give them the opportunity to come on and rep their story and bring some bread, so I'm ready.
So I'm ready.
All eyes is on AB. There's so many things that come out of moments like this.
He been on tour, bro. He did so many interviews.
Conversation, not only sports, but also culture.
They on the PJ?
I don't know if he reacted or if he responded. Reacting is emotional. Responding is calculated. Let's really have a real conversation. Let's hear from him.
Said the downfall what? Swaggy P.
If a coach told me, get the F out, you cut. Oh yeah, I would have snapped on the coach, but I wouldn't have did that. I would have walked up to him like this and I'd be like, you motherfucker, when we get in the locker, I'm gonna slap the shit out of your ass.
You told him that for real?
That's what Bruce Arians told him. But you can't do that. You know there's 20 cameras in a stadium, bro. Like,
No, I low-key probably did that too, though.
huh?
I would probably did that too. Like, walked off.
Right. You'd have walked
stayed
off.
on the field. Nah, hell no. If he told me I'm cut right there.
That's what he said.
Like,
But you, okay, go in the locker room, but don't take your shirt off.
I'm not going to stay there on the sideline like...
Talking about downfall of him in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm curious if he does it in his own house or would. They got a barber on standby.
Say, what kind of glasses are these?
The metaverse.
I ain't gonna lie, I like them glasses. I ain't gonna lie, it be actually swaggy. Like, cause some athletes be wearing some stuff that's like, bruh, what are you wearing?
I Am Athlete parlay. We've been hot. These are guaranteed wins.
I'm gonna take Arizona over San Fran.
Whoa.
It's all about matchups.
My Super Bowl tickets, I don't know about that. My Jokic vid.
Hey, you know I Am Athlete partner.
We gonna see, bro. We gonna see.
Sportsbook, the official partner, betting partner of the NFL. Look, this playoffs, this is the offer. Super simple. 280 off. .com is the sport all day.
I like the apparel.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
I go. This was a good episode. I watched that episode. I watched that offline. Wait, what?
Brace was nice. Was not crazy work. Crazy work.
Capitalize. I like that. Crazy.
You hear AB?
I like to dress like Westbrook. Westbrook be dressing wild. I ain't gonna lie to
From the
you.
pit, not the palace. I want to know what that means. Hey, yeah, right. He said a little bit. he said. AB, you owe us about 100 push-ups too, and
Said 100. He said that's it.
to the 10 years, 3 hours late.
Whatever you want.
He said whatever you want. Right. Nah, but I want to pay homage.
Ain't no way he 3 hours late for real.
Appreciate you lending the crib, getting us out to LA. My big brother, my mentor in business, AB, founder, CEO of Sunday to Sunday. You know, I wanted to say what's up, pay homage.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Right.
Nah. I'm welcome, you know what I mean? But I'm excited for you to make it a movement. You know what I mean? So I know you're gonna drop that heat
Stream
talk,
party, not stream the game.
I know my man Nick. He gonna hold us down right now for the LA crew. But
Definitely getting banned.
I'm hyped for this combo, man.
Right.
I'm real hyped. So
It's needed.
Hey, all love, man. Hey, you guys
Appreciate
enjoy that one. Enjoy it.
So when did you record that?
Probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So did you record a bunch of music that you've been sitting on for a while? See, now that's
First
one of the
lineup.
things that happened with me, where it's like none of my writing I actually felt comfortable with, or anything that I did separate from football that I feel comfortable with until I was done, right? Because it almost felt like, you know,
Bro, I still got
felt
stuff
fraudulent
that I ain't put
about
out.
trying to write on the plane after a game, right? While everybody else was like reviewing film.
Wait,
So,
you writing like raps?
no, just
Poetry. You
yeah,
like, you do like
writing,
poems.
yeah. Not poems.
He say you look like you write
Say, you're not
poems.
a rapper.
Observations.
Yeah, you is
No,
not a
no,
rapper.
no,
You up here
observations.
speaking
He could be a.
about politics.
He look like he could be J. Cole type. You know what I'm
all
saying?
kind of
All types of all types of shit.
That's crazy that it was 2 years ago. That was a big
So
question.
who is he? I ain't gonna lie.
Took off
I
your
don't
shirt.
even know.
MetLife Stadium, boom. He did the piece, right? Everybody was like,
Crazy dude. Yeah, that's Nick
what's
Young.
next is calculated. A song dropped. This was all staged. It was planned.
I mean, yeah, I wrote the song 2 years ago. I kind of made it talking to my Uncle Corey, who on the chorus, being on the phone with him, you know, going through a lot, talking to my uncle, like, you know, about the decisions and moves I need to make. Usually when I talk to him, he don't never really agree sometimes. So
Right.
it was just a regular conversation that we be having. We just turned it to a song.
That was a big question for me. What was the inspiration behind this song? And I was, you know, preparing for this conversation. I pulled Jared to the side. I was like, yo, if you really think about it, a lot of people use
They change up the
music
style.
to express themselves.
They change. They be
Yeah,
changing
'cause,
it
you
up
know,
a
as
lot,
you know,
but
as a football player,
I
you know,
I like
some
it.
things might happen. You may not get a chance to express it or get it out or go over it.
it's still always a
So,
clean look.
You know, you don't want to hold on to a lot of things. So being able
AB
to
jeans
create
heat. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
being able
The
to
fit,
express
whole
some
fit
things
heat.
You may feel some of the things you may can't say.
Right.
And the Pit from the Palace was just one of those things in 2019. You know, you finally realize when you start to do things for yourself, what's best for yourself. You know, how people treat you.
Yeah, Malik,
So I
you
was
missed
just
it.
Having a cordial
I'm uploading in a
conversation
few.
with my uncle, just like about where I was at that time, and he just like, it's gonna be a tough move. Like I don't think.
Now, was your uncle a biblical man?
Yeah, he real spiritual.
Yeah.
He played football too, so he kind of understand the ins and out of the game. You know, Corey Fuller, he played with Cleveland Browns a long time, Florida
Yeah.
State.
Because, you know, Pit to the Palace was, you know, it's a biblical reference of Joseph.
Yeah.
You know. and I
Came
didn't
from
know.
nothing and got everything, right?
Yeah, man. So I didn't
brother
know.
knowledge.
You know what I mean?
He said, brother knowledge.
Yeah.
Brother knowledge.
It's interesting.
I
you
didn't know that.
Right? No, I'm
He said
serious,
that's a
right?
biblical
Yeah.
reference.
It is, man. It is.
Come from nothing and make something, you know.
Yeah. So, no, that's good, man. That's really
So I
good.
guess my question to you, AB, is 2019, like how do you take that story and what that means and translate that to what you are going through?
We'll see about the draft. I don't know
You
yet.
can look at it from so many forms.
What, a
It's angry,
co-host?
You know, I started in Pittsburgh.
They switch 'em out a lot.
22-year-old, I didn't have nothing. You know, so to be able to work yourself up and get to the Palace, but in regards to his story, you know, you never know how like mentally you are, how people write about you, how they treat you, or what you got to go through. You know what I mean? Some people could put you in a pit just off the narrative people create of you or how people think about you. But it's just a form of statement in your mind, you know, how you feel. Life is about what you believe within yourself. So
I didn't want to go this deep, Swaggy, to start the show. Like, I thought we was going to ease into that. I wanted to start off, like, you know, more on an L.A. vibe. Like, we in L.A., right? And I really wanted to say, like, and I'm being honest with this, bro. Like, my energy, how I'm about to come at you, this is real.
Come from nothing and got everything.
Right.
That's my next caption.
How the hell you standing next to Madonna, Kanye, Floyd?
That was legendary.
Right, like,
That was legendary.
you know what I'm saying? Like, explain that. You know what I'm saying? Because we in
Like
LA,
they should
you
keep
on
it
the LA
consistent.
vibe right now.
They did,
me
but
too though.
Ooh,
Shannon and Fred decided to leave.
I'm that boy, you heard?
that's that confidence.
Nah, it's true though.
100%. I still want to dive a little deeper into this Madonna. What does she smell like? What does she look like?
Now listen, she worry about me.
I was like, yo, you standing next to Floyd, Madonna, Ye.
And right now you.
And there's
probably
a
the
couple
most
others. I don't
talked
even know
about
their
right
names,
now.
but I know they
Yeah.
iconic because they was with Kanye. Can you like give us that moment? Like I want to know what the music, what the vibe was like, what the smell was like. Right, like come on, bro. Like let us live through you. I'm trying
I
to
didn't
live
see
through you.
this
That's
picture
basically
that they
what I'm trying
talking
to
about.
say.
Kanye a genius, man. You know, you'd be excited to be around a guy like that with great energy, the culture of rap, fashion. So it's great to be around an icon. You know, we don't take it for granted. creative genius. So,
What makes Kanye special?
well, he just got the mindset, work ethic, creativity.
I got a lot in common.
But you say I'm crazy?
You say that again?
What you trying to say? I'm crazy?
No.
I
think
low
that-
crazy, low key. What's with good crazy?
You said so. You calling them crazy? So you calling AB crazy?
Crazy gets you money nowadays. It's all right. People love crazy.
So when my statement around you guys are a lot alike is more so disruptive. I'm a disruptor, and I'm like I have empathy, because I'm like, yo, I can understand why he may think that way or why he may do that. So my statement, it has nothing to do with that, because I don't know your mental health. I don't know that.
Obviously, a lot of your interviews right now are, going viral and going everywhere. And I think that's one of the ones I was interested in was the Full Send podcast, because I think you articulated really well about CTE, right? And that's one thing I've been focused on. You probably don't know much about what I've been doing after my career, but one of the things that I focused on was CTE. So of course, I get messages, he gets messages, we all get messages when we're talking about mental health and stuff like that. And that's one of the biggest things that I saw was that you actually knew and understood,
It's big.
right,
Yeah.
that CTE is something that after the fact, right,
Yeah.
they can only tell when you're dead, right? There's a lot of players that don't know that. There's a lot of players that are scared of it, right, without even knowing any of the facts. So have you researched it? Did you talk to any doctors about it? Because I think the thing is that what you said was poignant. It was on point, because there's a lot of players that can't even articulate how they feel about CTE because they're scared to. So.
Yo, and knowledge is everything, and in playing the game, you want to research the game and know what we signed up for.
Yeah.
And you want to live a long time. The purpose of life is to be living. So part of living, you got to understand what the game means, what the games come with, and
No, it makes sense.
He seemed a lot more chill on this podcast than he did on
A
the
lot of studying and
Full
research,
Send podcast.
actually.
This is my opinion.
Because during my career, I was scared to even talk about it. Because I didn't even want to entertain it. Just because you entertain it, all of a sudden you hesitate.
I'm a straight shooter, come
Shoot
right at you.
straight.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and that's part of my job now,
Yeah.
post-career, right? Like this forum, and it's a safe place. I'm always going to protect the athlete, because I am an athlete. I've been through it, and I understand it, the good, the bad, the ugly. You unstrap your helmet, you take your helmet off, then you take your jersey off, and this is my way of being funny. It's
be
like,
funny?
nigga, like, yeah,
I
like,
got it, yeah.
then you take your jersey off, you unstrap your pads, because you got boom, boom, right? Or you
Yeah,
make
yeah.
bam, bam. It's different.
Nah,
Spanky
sure.
don't know about
I
this.
don't know about that. Yeah.
Okay, then you take your shoulder pad off. I don't know if you had, did you wear undershirt underneath the, you wear under? I ain't
Yeah.
used to wear undershirts.
Are you a free baller?
Yeah, free ball. I felt sexy.
Yeah.
And so you do that, bro. You run out, you throw the peace sign. And so everybody watching, the world watching.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the conversation, AB's mental health,
Yeah.
CTE, that conversation. That's everybody, that's what's going on. So like I like really go deep and go.
Hey, Adam, thank you for the
give me
gifted,
your
by the way,
perspective
man.
Around that conversation.
Just remember it.
Anytime a black man, African American male, become a target or become a forefront or face of anything, it's just unfortunate. Imagine yourself putting yourself in my shoes as a football player. You just won a Super Bowl with a team. You won the team. You give them your all. I was out since week 6 with a torn deltoid ligament, and imagine the coach tell you like, get the out of here. You done. Like, you hurt. They know you're hurt. They know what it is.
You did that on the Full Send podcast, because that's important.
Yeah,
Did he
like,
do that?
yeah, you done. So I'm trying to, in that moment, I'm already mad, because I can't really, how you feel when you hurt, you already a little frustrated. So I'm trying to fathom, like, he just said, get the out of here, and you done.
Yeah, that's sick.
So like, yo, I came with this team, man. I'm with you guys. Like, I'm wearing your guys' uniform, man. I'm representing you guys right now. I'm sacrificing my health.
I think Brady retired, but he
Be
went
out
to do it in
here
a
with
special
you. I
way.
just got a text from you prior to the game. You said, hey, man, just come with us. If you could go, just give us what you got. So I already had an understanding with the coach. You know what I mean? And then
It's pretty odd how they got out like that.
Give him what I got and tell him, yo, I can't go no more. For him to come and be like, yo, get the out of here, you done.
Was that mid-game?
Yeah, during the game. So in my mind, I'm like,
Yeah, he lives on the farm, so he don't know all of this.
oh yeah,
Yeah, sorry about that. I apologize.
no pressure. Yeah, so
because the thing is, I get flashbacks to my own
farm
upbringing,
life.
Right? Sometimes it was justified, and sometimes it wasn't. There was times I was yelling at coaches, and sometimes coaches yelling at me. So that was the thing. It was like, obviously when you get bombarded with a bunch of messages about somebody else being in a similar position that you've been, there's a lot of things that people don't know. But at the same time, I sat there and I reviewed the tape. Was there anything I could have done differently? Could I handled it differently? Now, I was just a 3-4 defensive end, taking double teams.
yeah, but
I
then,
wasn't
listen,
catching touchdowns.
we all from different places, bro. Like the way you off, it may not be the way we'll do it. We all got different looks on life, on how we react. If a guy push you in school, I don't know what you might have did. If a guy pushed me in school, I know what law I live on, what we would have did. So when I know a coach and the team ain't got my back and the situation where I'm hurt and you telling me to get the out of there, ain't no more professional. But I don't want to wear your I'm getting the out of here.
Before all of that, did you have a good relationship with him?
Nah, man. I've been working with these guys under the restriction, though. They never wanted AB. Tom wanted AB.
This is the tough position I'm in.
That's
Because
tough.
I'm with you. Why you ain't go to ESPN? Why you ain't talk to ESPN?
Listen, son,
or like a 60.
I'm not running no campaigns for
I know, but
people
I'm
to be
asking you a
sorry
question.
for me.
No, I'm asking you a question. They got a job to do, right? And this is the tough spot. It's like we had Cam, we had D Wade, and we had tough conversations. And this is why I love our platform, is because it's the locker room. And also in the locker room, we kumbaya, we do that. But
Hey,
also,
farm life don't seem like a bad life.
We have OGs
Ain't gonna lie.
that we, to help us and mold us and shape us.
But
and
the
hold us
OGs
accountable.
don't help. What OGs?
There's some OGs.
Who?
There's
Name
some,
them.
Ross Smith for me. My OG was Ross Smith.
Yeah, but they
Who
help
was your
you.
OG?
My OG up. Gilbert Arena.
Exactly.
But you had an OG though.
No, listen, but there ain't enough leadership of people that say, yo, when you do this messed up. When you did this, man, I ain't respect that.
So you ain't had no OG in football? In the locker room?
All you guys want to be the guy. Like you said, you got the new deal over Larry Fitzgerald. Like, the Larry Fitzgerald not even here. But in your mind, your mental health, that what made you feel like that was logic. You see what I'm saying?
No, I wanted to be your OG.
You wasn't my OG, though. You helped me, like,
you
I had to
wouldn't let
pull up to your facility.
That's right.
All right, so that's me being a young guy coming to learn. It wasn't no OG where you like, little bro, I know you gonna be special. Like, you just let me know. You ain't let the people know, like, yo, man, I'm working with AB, woo, woo.
No, this is remember I
But
said
you don't
this
owe
is
me
the
that.
story.
Listen, you don't owe me that, bro. You got
Right.
kids. Nobody owe you nothing. All I'm saying, the leadership, and if Swaggy P was to do something wrong, I'm going to hit Swaggy like, Swaggy, dog, I felt that way you did, but I ain't respect this.
Right.
It's not enough of that going on. Right. It's just like, guys just feel like they could say anything. You can't play with me, like,
Right.
like, you know what I mean, for real. Like, what you think you could just...
But that's why I struggled in the locker room the first half of my career, because the same mentality.
Kinda see where you're coming
But hold on,
from.
This whole thing.
Pivot
this is when I
podcast
knew you were
better.
Special. This is when, Pro Bowl after Pro Bowl, 100.
Pivot, I like Pivot, but I ain't gonna lie, it's still some episodes of I Am Athlete that I like. I ain't gonna say I like the whole thing because they did change a lot and they uploading a lot of different content now, but it's some episodes of I Am Athlete that I like. I still mess with. Nick definitely geeked, I think so. He said I'm gonna quit streaming to be a farmer. I'm gonna do IRL streams of growing plants. I think AB just chill right now. I don't know. Different environment.
Whatever. And so Mike Evans,
He could have lit
I was
one.
trying to
Ain't no
create an
telling.
Environment where the
B March keep trying to push NASCAR.
even tight
Yeah,
as come together, we
it's
can learn.
different. But I'm
This
sure they
dude-
paying him some good money to do it though.
This dude, this is before he made it, signed a big deal. We go to Tequesta Park. We got everybody. Mike Evans out there. Y'all ain't play together, did? Mike Evans out there. He's a rookie. We got a couple.
So
other
is that
people,
why-
big name cats? This dude.
Is that why Shannon and Fred left? Cause of NASCAR.
Pull up in a drop top Rolls Royce. At first, I was like, what the? I was like, what is he doing?
Where was this at?
I never even seen a Rolls Royce back then. I'm the money man. He didn't even have his big deal. He pulled up in a drop top Rolls Royce. Boom. Come out. No shirt on. Come out on the field. And I'm the OG out there. And I'm trying to get game. Boom, 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 boom. You looked at me, and this is when I knew you was special. You looked at me and you said, OG, this is how you catch the ball. Wherever the ball go, put your nose on the ball. And I sat back, I ain't say nothing to you. Cause I'm like, yo, that's what I mean, but I was trying to be your OG, cause I was like, yo, let me give back to you. But I actually learned from you that day. You taught me how to catch the ball better.
Did you really do that, though?
This is a true story. And in my mind, when he first started talking to me, I'm like, who is he to tell me how to catch the ball? I just had 105 catches.
But that's what's wrong with our OGs. They ain't really respecting how the young boys feeling. Like, yo, if I'm saying this is how I'm feeling, you already proven.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I think
he trying to get to where you at, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I think he sparked one.
Everything I say, oh, you just finna little boy me. Like, bro, I'm a grown man. End of the day,
His eyes look lossy.
no matter the age.
I could be wrong though.
You don't even remember.
No, I love you. I'm just saying in general, as older.
Oh yeah, Hayden, you missed the
you
reactions.
gotta be able to bring up the young guys.
This is how I push back. And
AB got a point. No, for sure. He's stating facts. I ain't gonna lie. He is.
I said, damn, y'all a lot alike. And I was talking more about the work ethic, the genius in that, and also how y'all disruptors. Okay, there's a
what up, Ace?
Like that. Steve Jobs was like that, right? But
all right, Art.
The challenge that you face is if you're in the construct of the NFL or corporate America, you can disrupt, but you got to understand what's coming with that, right?
Look, the problem is with black people, like, they're living in fear. No one's disrupting. Y'all missing the purpose. The purpose is, you hurt, coach said, get the fuck out of here.
I would have went crazy, too.
Of course, what you gonna do? And then it's a build-up.
That's disrespect.
Then it's a build-up. Hold on.
Yep.
It's a build-up.
Yep.
As a player, certain shit done went on over the whole course of the year. Things done went on. How they treated you done went on. All this you get building up daily. And now for me to get to the point where I'm hurt and I can't go and you saying get the fuck out of here.
Share that narrative, though. That's the thing, too.
Because that's what I keep telling him. Like,
in that situation, was the bonus going through your head?
listen, man, I got
Bro, this
enough money.
Super Bowl
If
bound.
I need money, I go
I like
play
the head
hurt.
coach sounding.
I would tell him I can't play. It's bigger than the money, bro. I'm trying to win another chip. I'm trying to do something special. Like, you see what I'm saying?
If you're trying to win another chip, what if they go win a chip right now?
I mean, that's great. I did what was best for me. Like I just told you before in the conversation. Where I'm from, we might blow it a little different. We all got different ways of how we look at life.
Yeah.
B. Marshall, he probably wouldn't have took his shirt off. However you would have did this situation, how the coach did. I did what I did because that's what my heart needed me to do. That's how I felt. It ain't nothing to explain to no one. Like, what you would have did probably was different. Yo, this is what I did. Everyone can't do what I did.
Okay, but this is what I was going, where I was going at, where I was trying to get to when I talk about Kanye and all that. Sometimes I take too long to get there.
But Ye ain't got nothing to do with
I'm working on being a journalist.
Ye got his own problem. AB here with y'all,
No, but time out. No.
Talk to me.
This is the special thing about the locker room, because you said on Pitt from the Palace, he inspired you, he called you, boom. This is what you about to go through. And then you said you got another homeboy, boom.
You should go to the Steelers.
Right? So for me,
imagine that.
I've been through it. That's
have watched any of the pivot episodes? Oh yeah, for sure.
I've been in that seat where I'm in front of America, where there's 4 million people watching.
Watch Shannon and Fred live.
The last podcast we were on with B. Marsh and them, we needed the ideologies of it, the foundation of it was different than what we thought it was going to be.
See, I saw this, but I didn't. It wasn't really saying. It wasn't really direct. Like, in my opinion, it wasn't really. You can tell the exact reason.
You saying the world what you can do.
Yeah, so pretty much, I think it was just the direction that they was going in. They really wasn't feeling it. That's what it would have come down to me.
I'm trying to give $1 million.
A-Rob to the Raiders or Kevin Ridley. Oh, either one.
Nah, but it's stadium.
Would be a great pickup.
All kind of.
I know, but this is what
when
I'm
you
saying,
take the game, you get a shot. What you on?
Yes,
what you
I
on?
got the Toradol
So
shot.
what else you on?
100%.
What else you on? You on Toradol?
I played.
No, I'm not saying what you play. I'm saying what you on. We all done played. What you on?
That's all I'm saying, AB.
What you on?
Make him answer.
Yeah.
Make him answer.
What you on?
I seen this
What you
already.
on when you was at the game?
What you mean what I was on?
Yeah, what you took? What's your old shake? What they shot you?
Oh yeah, so this is my pregame.
Let me hear what you was
warm-up.
on.
So come to boom.
Not what
Let
you
me tell
do,
what I
what
did.
you
Hold on,
was
let me tell you what
on.
I
Me
did.
know acid.
I wanted to have the best warm up in the world.
Not warm up.
Let me tell you, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm about to answer.
He beating around the bush.
Don't say it.
What you was on? All right, what you was on?
Hold on. What you talking about?
Yeah, what you took?
then they turn the situation here. So I understand.
Nah, but
I tried to say, look, I've been in that seat where I'm in front of America, where there's 4 million people watch. I'm trying to give $1 million check, but then they turn the situation here. So I understand.
Nah, but it's stadium, bro. I'm on all kind of.
I know, but this is what
when
I'm
you
saying.
take the game, you get a shot. What you on?
Yes,
what you
I
on?
got the Toradol
So
shot.
what else you on?
100%.
What else you on? You on Toradol?
I played.
No, I'm not saying what you play, but I'm saying what you on. We all done
Yeah,
played.
that's all I'm saying.
What you on?
That's all I'm saying, AB.
What you on?
Make him answer.
Yeah.
Make him answer.
What you on?
Yeah.
What you on when you was at the game?
What you mean what I was on?
Yeah, what you took? What's your old shake? What they shot you?
Oh yeah, so this is my pregame.
Let me hear what
warm-up.
you was on.
So come to boom.
Not what
Let
you
me tell
do,
I
what
did.
you
Hold
was
let me tell
on.
I
You
did.
know acid?
I wanted to have the best warm-up in the world.
Not
Let me
warm up.
tell you,
What
I'm
you
telling you,
on?
I'm telling you. I'm
What you
about to
on,
answer.
gang? He beating around
Don't
the
say
bush,
it,
gang.
don't say it, don't
What
say
you
it.
was on? All right, what you was on
No,
when you
let me-
played?
can I answer
I
the
don't know about
question?
y'all.
He
Some
saying it's warm up.
steroids.
What
No,
you
I'm
on?
about to tell you.
I'm saying about how mad you was in the game, like.
Bro, I'm with you. That's what I'm saying to you.
I know you with me. We kumbaya. I'm trying to, relax.
Come back down.
No, we learning.
No, all I'm saying.
I'm asking what you on, gang. What you was
I
on?
don't even know. It's over my head. It's over my head.
What
right
I ain't gonna
now.
lie. I feel like I'm missing it too.
Now you Oprah Winfrey.
I thought he was talking about like as far as like what he shoot him with, but I'm a little confused. Bro, what? AB to the Titans? Imagine. I ain't gonna lie. At that point, they gotta open the playbook some. Oh, they'll ruin that for the Browns. No one is gonna go to the Browns willingly. Browns ruin that for themselves. I ain't gonna lie.
Now AB and
Thoughts on Josh McDaniels hired for the Raiders? Oh, good pickup for sure. And that again, they should do that. Get them an extra receiver, whether that be Ridley or A-Rob, either one.
You the host. You take over, AB. I don't know.
I'm trying to tap in.
I'm looking forward to the new regime.
Fam, what you on? Like, what they shoot you up with? Like, what that make you feel like? How you feel like when you hurt? When you hurt during the game, you feel good? Are you a little pissed off?
A little pissed off.
Of course, when you're not in the game, things ain't going your way. You ain't a little pissed off?
Very much so.
If Swaggy, they ain't passing you the ball.
Hot.
Big hot, right?
But that's why I said I can relate to you, and this is where I was trying to go, and I said, you know,
I still miss what he was saying with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I understand exactly what you're saying and how you feel, because I feel the same way. But here's the reality is this, bro, is like in that moment, because what I would have done in that moment.
Yeah, but everyone react different.
I know everybody react different.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to explain the way I react.
I know. That's what I'm saying to you. I can understand. Like that wouldn't have resonated when I saw you with your first interview that you did, and you said that. I said, oh, yeah, I would have been hot too. But the young B. Marshall, first 5 years, no telling what would have happened.
Yeah.
Post McLean Hospital, B. Marshall, I would have waited until I got in a locker room, because here's why, AB. And this is where it goes back to the disruptor when I was trying to say with Kanye West. Post McLean Hospital, B. Marshall, I understood that there was 4 cameras on me at all times. Jay Cutler throw a pick, the camera panned to me. They told me this. I was just in a cool meeting with ESPN. They told me, like, we got a camera on you all the time because you give us the best reactions. And so I knew there was going to be 4 cameras watching me, 70,000 cheering live, 4 million tuned in. I'm about to give you that? No, I ain't about to do that, because now what you talking about, now they control the narrative.
I don't know how
now
you
they
can
control.
think like
hold on,
that.
stay with me. They control the narrative.
You can't be that controlling.
No. Yes, you can. Yeah, you have to.
Fake it right now.
Yes, you do.
Fake right now.
Because guess
How
what?
you gonna
NFL
think about all that?
guys.
It's 4 cameras on me all the time. I gotta be professional.
That's the
NFL
business. It's a $16
Football
billion
players,
industry.
bro. They
That's
all
why.
put in.
Y'all mad in the club. Y'all mad. I mean, the chicks.
Yeah, they mad with
We're not
everything.
thinking
You're
that
not
straight
listening
right
to me.
there.
Can you listen to me? Let me tell you why you need
So
to
what
be
you
in
saying what I
control.
did was wrong? What you saying?
I'm not saying what
So
you
what
did.
you saying?
What
What's
I'm
your
saying
point
is
of it?
this.
An NFL Super Bowl
Raiders got a
team
lot of,
coach told a
project
guy
players.
on the team who playing hurt, get the out of here, and you telling me you, Brandon Marshall, would have told him, I would have got close to him and started talking to him.
Let me tell you, bro. You want me to do it? You want me to do it? You want me to do it? You want me to show you what I would have did?
No.
Let me show you what I would have did. Move over, Jared. Let me tell you what I would have did. Because everybody know me.
Let me get in this
Everybody
locker
know me.
room.
But
I will whoop
my
your
point in all
ass.
this, AB, my point in all this is saying this, Swaggy, is this. That my objective, I want to be a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
My objective is I'm finishing my career with 1,000 receptions.
Right.
There's 2 dudes that did what I did. He's one, and I don't know the other dude.
You're right.
You know what I'm talking
listen,
about. Hold on,
at what
stay
point
with me.
does it come
No,
principle?
hold on, time out.
I'm with you.
Time
I'ma
out.
listen.
Stay
I'ma
with me.
listen.
We kumbaya.
I'ma listen.
We kumbaya.
I'm gonna listen.
Okay.
But I don't like where you going.
You don't like where I'm going.
I don't like where you going.
And I respect it.
But I'm gonna listen.
All right,
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen.
So here go my thing. I'm trying to get that. I know what I want. And I also know I want another bag. I'm trying to get another 40 million. So what I'm gonna do, because if I give him that, if I take off unstrap my boom, do that peace sign in MetLife, now they in control.
Yes.
I lose. Because now it's me versus
I love that you said
the
that.
media.
I love that.
Now, here's the deal. This is what I would have did, because you asked me what I would have did. I would have went to Bruce. Do what Bruce did.
Nah, but we can't do being in the football
Okay,
field.
this is what Bruce did. He said, get the out of here, and he did that. If I'm close to coaching my ankle, they said, what up? You know, I just text you. You seen that? The world seen that? I'd have been like, what the is wrong with you? You talking to me like that? You got to see me in the locker room. I promise you.
No,
and this is the corporate marriage. This is the corporate B. Marshall.
I love that.
Because now I'm here with you. And they can't read my lips because you disrespecting me, and you know I'm an alpha male, I'm a dog, and you can't talk to me.
Hold on. B, you think you would have been that collected?
That's what you're talking about.
You would have been that collected.
What do you think? What do you
That's
think I did
perfect.
my
Listen.
second half of my career?
He said,
That's
yo.
the mental health coming in right there. That's the mental
Okay,
health, right?
go.
B. Marshall just said he would have did what he had to do so he could get that what he had to get. So you telling me you're compromising your integrity?
I told you he's control.
Yeah, he control. You a
That's
footballer.
why I said I feel like y'all
But
took
hold
control.
on, but that's why I said. But what did I say from the beginning?
You
There's some
said
people that
we was
respond-
disruptive. You said I was disruptive.
Which is it can be a good
No,
thing.
listen, being disruptive is fucking something up when something going right.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Having
disruptive.
integrity,
Steve Jobs was disruptive. Jeff Bezos is disruptive.
Also nothing wrong with that.
Elon Musk,
His
Kanye
business was
West.
so good. Their
That's what I'm
business so
saying.
good.
And your business
Not
is
because
booming.
they was disruptive, it's because they were standing on good principles and delivering hard work. The problem is what he said with mental health, football players will always have mental health problems because what you said,
I'm with you.
he just said, I love the way you said you would have handled it. But at the end of the day, when it become, like he said, it become a time where you like,
Okay.
you got to stand on principle and
just stay
integrity.
with
Like,
me.
yo, you can't
This is so
just
good.
do
This
me
is
any kind
so
of way.
good. Stay with me right here. This is what I'm saying to you.
So is football players' mental health going to sustain for when they after their career when you just said they willing to be treated the wrong way to get what they got to get? The Hall of Fame, them bags.
That's why I said the disruptive, because like
That's
this.
not disruptive.
Some people respond. And
Can you
some
look at
people
the
react.
definition of disruptive?
Yeah,
Because we
let's do
kumbaya
that.
and it's...
Again, all right, we're going to kumbaya. And then while she looking up
What's
that
the definition of
she gonna
disruptive?
do it,
So I
but
can
stay
read it
with
out.
me.
You're tending to cause
Say it again. Let's start over.
Disruption.
Hold on, say it again.
Disruptive.
Causing disruption.
Go ahead.
Causing or tending to
I got
cause
it.
You talking well, I can't even hear what the
I already got it. I was trying to tell you.
What's the
See,
second?
that's how when
What's
the
the
OGs,
second? What's the second
when the
line?
OGs get enlightened by the young youth, they get uncomfortable.
All right. So what's the
we gotta
second
make
line?
this
There's another line.
uncomfortable.
Okay. There's another
feel
line.
me?
Go.
disruptive, innovative, or groundbreaking.
So that's being able to...
Okay, can you stay with me now?
I'm listening.
I'm actually with you. You're not even
Innovative or
I had you change
groundbreaking.
your
I
seat
didn't know
right
that
now,
was
the
the.
OG.
I didn't know that was the definition.
It's running closer.
First
I put him in, you feel me? He
What's the first
respecting that.
5-year Marshall would have did?
you say?
The first
Listen,
5-year
you what he
Marshall.
did. Look,
I told you.
this how he released at the line. He said, it's right.
know
He
my
jacked.
move.
Look at my team.
Look, of course, it's a legendary move. Look, he grabbing guys and bodying him before he even used his feet, and he telling me he was gonna go to the coach and say, "Come here, man.
No, I'm
when we
telling
get in
you.
the locker room,
You love.
Listen,
hit him again. You got 30 yards right now. You gonna tell him that?
hard.
How hard?
Jay
hard,
Cutler ain't
hard.
passing the
How
ball.
hard?
Hey, look, Jay Cutler ain't passing the ball.
You silly. I love you, boy. Hey, listen, this is where I'm saying you're disruptive. If you say you stand on principles, and this is who you are, I'm rocking. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. If you're trying to push it forward to if the conversation is, we got to start respecting our athletes. When he said that, you looked at him and said, Coach, you just disrespected me. Go in the locker room, because this is what I would have did. If Bruce Arians put me in this situation and if I felt the way he felt, I'd have went in the locker room and did my press conference. 2 million people watching. I would have said, listen, I'm no longer playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because what I stand on, there's no way I can walk into that locker room when this coach just talked to me the way he talked to me.
Well, the
I
thing-
don't respect that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And now you're putting it back on them.
But I think that's what's
Nah,
happening.
listen,
B.
but that's the mental health thing.
My man's a millionaire. Look at these shoes.
Hey,
But I
you
think
gonna put
that's-
somebody else to stand on
but
your
this is
mind,
what
or
I'm
you gonna
saying.
take care of your mind for yourself?
Is that I think that's
or you
happening.
ain't gonna listen to
That's
your
humble.
heart, and you gonna do what somebody else told you. At the end of the day, my boy, I gotta look myself in the mirror. When nobody ain't there, and I gotta be good with myself. The problem with people is
I ain't even
you
roasting
worried
him.
about how someone reaction.
that's
You
real.
worried
But
about
yeah,
how this
but-
look, how he did. Listen, you do what your heart tell you to do. If you don't do what your heart tell you to do, at the end of the day, you're gonna have some drama in your mind because you felt outside of yourself. And this what happened. People want to tell people how to react, man. Listen, no one control no one reaction. We all from different forms of life. We all been growed up different ways. How you splurge, me and Swaggy P ain't gonna splurge how you splurge.
No, I
you
get
see what I'm
that.
saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying.
But everyone got their own creative to do themselves.
Yeah.
The thing what he just said that made true is B. Marshall willing to do anything to become the achieve his goal, which is greatness, But at the same time, what's your integrity in regards to what you
so
want
what
to
you're
do to
saying-
get there?
There's two things. There's two things there, right? Because what you talked about is the way that you would have went about it, right?
Yeah.
You would have went to the press conference.
Yeah.
This is the press
So
conference.
if you broke clowning
This
the
is new
millionaire,
form
the
of
joker's
that.
on you.
are, But he is saying he is standing on principle the way that you would stand on your principle. What I'm
Cold
saying
world.
is that I think what he's doing right now makes traditional forms of media and like ESPN irrelevant.
Right,
Okay?
I agree.
He's hosting his own press conference right now and all the other interactions that he's
I
had.
agree, Jared, but this is the question.
Yeah. Dog, hey.
He is standing on press conference. This is the new form of that. You
I
are,
know.
but he is saying he is standing on principle the way that you would stand on your principle. What I'm saying is that I think what he's doing right now makes traditional forms of media and like ESPN irrelevant.
Right,
Okay?
I agree.
He's hosting his own press conference right now and all the other interactions that he's had.
I agree, Jared, but this is the question.
He know
Hold on.
game.
Yeah, but here's the question.
He's starting to smell the aroma.
But what I'm saying,
Hold on,
you see
time
what
out.
I'm-
No,
you see
no,
what
no.
I'm
All
saying?
that's
Balance.
true. All that's true.
Who is he?
is
Did he
this,
play
and
football?
can
He
answer
played
this.
football, but
Listen,
What's
football
the
players
goal?
are irrational.
I don't know
They
who he
wanna
is.
be able.
Let me see. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers receiver Jared Aldridge. Let me see. I think he played football. Defensive end. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big dude. First rounder. Okay. Did not know that.
Because they can't stand on nothing. What they stand on?
I know.
They stand on wannabes. Oh, this guy stand on wanna be the best. He wanna be great. He want. How? It all ended these
Right.
guys going down. How you ended your career?
Right.
How did your career end? How did it end? I want to hear.
I got cut.
How did it end?
I got cut. So
Okay.
you gonna let me answer?
See how the OGs feel emotional when the young guys take the flow. Pass the torch, my boy.
Can I
Like,
answer the question?
no, you ain't answering it correct.
You
Listen,
said
I'm
You ain't
talking
answering
now.
it correct.
Can I holler at you right now?
Go ahead.
All right. Everyone in the world got different form of reactions of what happened to them. And it's all based upon where you from, how you feel, and no one only gonna know that regards of who you is.
And this is
the
my
thing
moment.
with football players, mental health, and CTE is this. These guys are willing to do whatever it takes to make some obligated gain. But they're in the midst of those gains, along that journey,
Yeah, that's Nick Young.
they're being mistreated. It's a lot of
Facts.
stuff that went on that may not have been handled right. And then you starting your career on the high. It's like a roller coaster. You go up,
Yeah.
and then as soon as it about to go down, everyone leave. So now, let me ask you some questions because we kumbaya, but sometimes you gotta listen. Like we got two.
Listen.
You see what I'm
Two
saying?
ears, one mouth.
All right. So if we all players and we all saying we care about mental health, why every time something happen bad or how someone react, oh, he's crazy, there's something wrong with his mental health. It's nothing wrong with my mental health. Someone told me get the fuck out of here. I'm not passive aggressive. B. Masu said he was gonna be passive aggressive. Listen to a guy, tell him get the F out of here. when the guy already said he never wanted you, whatever. But it's bigger than me.
I know it's bigger than you.
Because a lot of guys going
here's
through
what
this.
I'm saying to you is
how do you
this.
protect your mental health as a football player in regards to getting what you want? How do you do that?
AB, all of that is good.
I'm asking you one question.
What?
We both asked each other one question. How do I maintain my mental health as a football player and still keep my integrity to get what I want? But basketball player like, yo, Swaggy, pass me that. You, my boy, me and you playing NBA before the game. You know, pass me the ball. What you mean? I can take the ball. I'm waiting for the quarterback to throw me the ball. I'm waiting for the. I'm an alpha male, man. Listen, you ain't finna talk to me any kind of way. You ain't finna play with me. That's like he just said. You felt like they tried you when they asking you about mental health when you were there giving it. You ain't feel like they disrespect you?
100%. But guess what I did though in that situation?
Security 911.
If I would have reacted, there's a difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is emotional. Like we don't think, we just react, right? Boom, and whatever can happen.
Yeah.
Responding is actually thought through. Because you know what I see when I see AB? Bro, there's a couple dudes I've been around, I'm like, yo, they work ethic is way more crazier than me. And that's saying something, and I'm not trying to big myself up right now, but I know I went hard, bro.
You did.
I know I left everything out.
You did.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second. The Odell Beckham Jr., I had an opportunity to play with him. Bro, Odell worked crazy hard. You, bro, like when you talk about, I don't care about all your stats. I care about your process. It's legendary process.
Listen, hold on, we all alpha males. We competing.
I know you can't talk right now.
We competing. Listen, NFL guys compete. We competing. They want to be the best. Ain't no.
So let me tell you what I see.
They know what we doing.
They been cutting each other off a lot.
I'm listening.
I see somebody that went out there with a mindset similar to mine, but probably better. And I'm like, yo, this dude right here could potentially go down as the best wide receiver ever. And I know you wanted that. I know you believed that. And so for me, I say that because, yes, now you're talking about integrity and how they treat us. And it's like, okay, how do we navigate through this NFL or just this life where people say things, but like, yeah, I got this goal. I'm trying to lead the game this way. So my question to you is, and basically you're already showing us, basically what I hear you telling me tonight is this. I know what I want and what I'm capable of doing. Being the best wide receiver ever to grace this green grass. But if you disrespect me, I'll walk away from that. I wasn't willing to walk away from that. I was willing to play that game.
That wasn't the case.
Get what I needed out of the NFL so I could
And that's the mental health. But that's the mental health. You willing to play a game. I'm playing life. This for real, it ain't no game. The game on the weekend.
Right.
In life, it ain't no playing no games. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the mental health part of players. I gotta play this game so I can get what I gotta get. But it's real life. You tell me get the fuck out of here, you think I'm gonna just look sad and wait for a fight with you?
But that's what they expect you to do. They want you to look sad.
Sway, I know.
They know you.
That's the mental trick right there.
Okay, but this is why I'm saying all that.
Do what you gotta do to get what you gotta get.
It's like, do what you gotta do.
That's not life.
You're right. But here's the thing. Do you want to play? Do you still want to play?
Listen, players do it. They play. You players play because of their talent. I don't play because I'm like, yo, you can just do it. You can just have your way with me, and I'm just trying to get it.
Will you play again?
Huh?
Will you play again?
Yeah, if it's up to me, yeah.
But that's my thing. Like,
listen, all I could do is control what I can control. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna get my.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the other part of the conversation, Swaggy. There's people.
But that's the mental part, Swaggy. People in the NFL players think,
but
you have to do what you gotta do to get what you gotta get.
I have to be a certain way, or they ain't gonna want me.
Exactly.
That's a cold way.
So you're not being yourself.
You're not being yourself. That's making you more crazy.
Exactly. And that's why guys keep saying, AB, I got mental wealth. You know why? Because I don't let people say
that's how you let it off.
No, I agree. There's two things happening.
I don't let my mind feel like, oh, I had this year when
you go home.
Listen, it's about me.
No, there's two things happening. It's true. That is what creates a lot of issues in dudes, is constantly forming themselves to the groups and to the associations that they need to be a part of, like the NFL, right? And so when they're done, and their whole personality is formed in the shape of the NFL.
Yeah,
in a football,
so now they lost.
So now they're lost, right?
Okay,
so
now
I
you
totally
smart.
agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
yeah.
But at the same time, I respect Brandon's point in that
Brandon's in the media right now. He's playing fair ball.
Exactly.
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
No, I'm not.
His name's Jared Aldrich. He was
I am athlete, but I know
former
you
first
back in the day.
first
bro, your
rounder.
coach tell you get out of here, bro, you leaving.
I told you what I would do, and this is in front of the media. You ain't gonna see no Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless talk the way I'm talking to you and say like, this is what I would have did.
But listen, I don't even get mad about people talk. Listen, their jobs, they got a
Right.
job based on players. So listen, you was living your life and made your professional career to go and talk about guys like me. And I'm crazy?
Listen, let me hit it this way. I believe that professional sports, whether it's the NBA locker room, Swaggy, or the NFL locker room, or the business around it, is the most toxic environment you can be in. Because every day you walk in that locker room, you're talking about you're in a $16 billion business, and you got multi-million-dollar athletes, and every day you got to be up here. There's no industry, there's no business in the world where you got to be up there. So when you talk about mental health, that is a real thing.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of us, and they say these numbers, I don't know where these numbers come from, but they say 80% of us are in ruins when we retire because of all of the pressure that we got to deal with. How do you deal with a coach that tell you your ass is cut? Get the hell out of here. How do you deal with that? So I'm with you, but what I'm saying is, in life, there's also situations where it's, you know what, this is what I want out of this world, and I gotta play the game because I can get this, or I can go here, whatever. So I'm with whoever.
So you saying that situation would stop him from making the Hall of Fame? Or did that 1 year, you think that 1 year was gonna like help him?
Yes, I think that because of
I'm saying, what the Hall of Fame gonna do? When you get 50 years old, what they gonna just give you a jacket? Like, I got plenty of jackets. What is
I
gonna
think
do?
he don't make it no matter
you
what.
sound
Don't
just
say
like
that.
Ocho.
Yeah.
No, listen, like, you looking for verification for
But you
someone?
don't make
Can I
it though.
answer
You
the
did too
question?
much. Yeah, you did too much. Yeah, you did too
what
much.
You did what I did though, like.
Yeah,
And the principles of the game, it's about what you do in the game.
That's right.
All the other distractions is made up from other players, other people who ain't at the level I'm at. They gonna drop their 2 cents on it.
Yeah, so for me, Swaggy, it was.
How
I
did
was
you
so
get to
driven
that
off
point
of
where
that,
you
but-
was just done with football?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how
yeah,
mentally,
that's a
like
good
how did you
question,
get to
P.
that point where you
You
was
did not
like,
say things
this
getting
is
fired
what
from the
football
9 to 5.
gotta be,
Because I
man.
realized
kinda missed the
that
part you commented
conversations I
on.
wanted to have that I wasn't having in the locker room. I was spending more time thinking about other things outside of football. And once I felt that, and once I was like, I'm not being honest with myself. Once I heard myself in interviews and I was saying things I didn't
So
believe,
you quit then. So
I
you
said-
quit.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
So
I think
he
I'm
quit.
done.
I ain't quit.
Yeah.
I just said, f him.
I think I'm done.
He quit.
No,
I'm
no,
just asking
but
what he
no,
said.
but-
Swaggy. He just said.
No,
He
but that's
said.
He quit.
In his mind, he wasn't there. He quit. That's what I'm saying. That's what he said. His mind wasn't there, so he gave it up. My mind was there. I was hurt. I couldn't work. Coach said, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "Fucking call up the jet. I'm out of here." Out of here. What are you talking about?
When I got to Jacksonville, I was living on the beach, right? And you know, all of a sudden, I'm living right on the water. Every day I'm going home. Living on the water, smoking a J, right? And then it's just like, okay, like I'm sitting here
Are
watching
you
the waves
one
come
of
in.
those guys?
And I'm watching the waves come in, and I'm like,
yeah, he was
fuck, man.
vibing.
He was
I'm
vibing,
like,
bro.
man,
Yeah.
there's too much life out here for me to be, you know, disagreeing with everybody all the time, right? And so I was trying to talk to the GM at the time, right? And I was trying to find another way to contribute to the team, but I saw the way the GM responded to me, right? He was talking to me like a child, right? And I'm like, wait a second, but I'm not a kid.
Exactly.
Right? And I see what you see, right? And I'm not
Yeah.
trying to take your job, and I'm not trying to have another
You
position.
working with him.
I'm trying to talk
I'm
to
on
you.
your squad.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Not against you.
So when I saw that wasn't even allowed, that my progression as a man was
So that
limited,
that affected
limited
you.
within the game,
That
that's where I
affected
was
you.
like, okay, I can fight this and fight this and fight this for a couple more mil, or I can walk away with what I have.
Yeah, so at that point, it's like, yo, it's not even worth it. Here go your equipment, here go your logo, I'm gone. Don't even worry about the flight. It's just principles in life. Ain't nobody you working for, you giving your all, you willing to sacrifice your health So that's showing you I'm all in, bro. I'm a team guy. I'm willing to get shot up, do whatever it takes to give my cause to be a part of the team. Because as a player...
But you lost... Hold on 1 second, Jay. So let me ask you this, to end this conversation. You can jump in and take it wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But, like, in retrospect, what would you have done differently?
I mean, I got to do what my heart said.
Yeah.
You know, you can't... You know, that's what's wrong with people. You know, they do stuff, and they try to act like they apology. People telling you to apologize. No, there's no apology. I stand on what I did, you know? Obviously, from the football player perspective, because that's how football players think.
Institutionalized.
Exactly. What do I got to do so I could get to where I got to get? I got the contracts. I got the money. We got the houses. I got the whatever, the yards, stats, whatever. It don't got nothing to do with no one else. It ain't got nothing to do with no other players. I came on this journey as an individual player committed to my destiny. I wasn't worried about what he did, they did. It was about what AB was going to do, how I was going to take advantage of opportunity, how I was going to set my legacy, how I was going to, in regards to everything they did, I did what I did.
So what is your legacy? You talked about legacy, so you throw that word around.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, because you're still active, what's the AB legacy?
What I left for my kids, what example I set, you know, what I stood for.
What story will be told about you, though? How are they going to tell your story?
What story do you want?
I'm still writing.
Okay,
what do you mean? I'm 33 years old. It's still a lot to be done. Right now, you guys talking to me as an entertainer, rapper. I'm talking to you guys as a philanthropist. I'm educating, you know, whatever. Legacy is really what you leave behind. Right. You know, what you feel good about a generation, what you cause and effect. It's not how many yards I had. People ain't going to remember. You remember who won the Super Bowl in 1978?
Oh.
Exactly. You remember?
No.
Hey, that's true.
People ain't gonna remember what you did on the football field.
That's true.
People remember how you make them feel. You know, my people remember what I did in that moment.
AB. That's interesting to me that you say that because, like, I'm learning, right? And because I would have taken you as a guy, just like your tenacity, your work ethic, and how you approach the game. Like, I would have taken you as a guy that was like, you know, because you're aware of like statistics, legacy from a football standpoint. So that's really interesting to me for you to actually go to like the path to enlightenment, where it's like, yo, none of that stuff matters. Because I remember a Super Bowl we were in maybe it was Houston, and I ran into you Radio Row.
Adam, take it easy, bro.
I came up to you and basically was like, yo, big bro, what's up? I was like, yo, what up? He was like, yo, you know I'm coming after that little record you got.
I tell you, it's done already.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that to me, that's why I'm approaching that way, because it's like I'm like, yo, I'm connected with him. He with me on like, yo, I'm trying to take everything from the NFL that I can get.
Already did.
I felt like there was more though.
Yeah, like a dog eating a bone, you know, there's gonna be a couple of scraps left, but he eat it till what his worth is, you heard? You know? A lot of people gonna look at my situation and my talent, you know, they like, man, you got so much talent. Because people who got a small mind, they only see you for what you do. You only see me for AB.
How was it sponsored?
You just learned about
it. It wasn't as good as the last one, bro.
You just figured
we're gonna do better next time.
Way back then.
2 years ago.
Of course. So it's just like a lot of things people are scared of the unknown. People want to figure out, they feel like they figured you out. You know, people is not common with the uncommon. So it's like,
hold on, I gotta pee.
Living like y'all, they're trying to fight. Yo, What you gonna do next? What are you about to? What's about to happen?
Yeah, well, I'm
You
still.
gotta call God. I don't know what's about to happen.
I'm still
All I know in this
interested.
moment, I'm intuitive and I'm in tune at my high self.
I'm still interested in when you were talking about legacy, right, and what you want to continue for your children, because that's like one thing that's going on in my life
Listen,
right now.
your children gotta create their own legacy.
No, of course.
My legacy as a man, what I
But
leave
that's-
back for them.
no,
At the end of the day,
of
they gotta
course.
continue to build.
And what I'm saying is that in my own life, right, like right now, it's like I can't get the idea of kids out of my head, and like wanting to have kids and continue a family. So, of course, there's a bunch of things I don't want to continue, right, that I don't want to continue from, previous generations, or something I don't want to do. Is there something with that you don't want to continue, or that you want to continue from your father, that you want to pass on and exemplify yourself and pass on to your children?
At the end of the day, they got their relationship with the world themselves. My job is to make sure I got something when I move on and they good and they could become them best selves.
You don't got kids yet?
No, yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
But you got a vasectomy, my boy?
Not at all, man.
My boy?
Not
What you
at
waiting
all.
on, man?
Not at all. I just gotta stay away from LA, man.
All right, let's eat. Let's break bread. Kumbaya. We got the
What is this?
Got some steak frites for you.
Oh, okay.
For
Steak
AB.
bites.
No animal products. We took care of you, bro. So I like to get messy on the show.
Hey, be a vegan or something?
Already got messy. Nick, you text me. I was like, yo.
They want to stop, man.
I'm like, yo, I Am Athlete LA, gotta pull up with I Am Athlete Miami. Let's collab on this, this conversation with AB. And he was like, yo, I'm there. And then you hit me up and you like, I don't know if it's gonna go well. Cause Hollywood Unlocked captured you saying, AB ass gotta be real with yourself. Like, you talking about Tom Brady. You gotta be real with yourself. So what you meant by that, Swaggy? Like, he
Tom Brady
here,
gave him a
AB
chance.
here,
I
AB
said
here.
Tom Brady gave him a chance. That's what I was talking about.
What you mean?
When he was mad at Tom Brady, but I was like, Tom Brady gave him a chance. You want to be messy. That's the only thing I was saying. I don't think nobody else could have.
Worship Nancy.
After that situation, I think
I ain't gonna lie, I was about to
like
ask the
only
same
one that
thing.
coulda
I
gave
forgot.
him a chance. I don't think there's nobody else in Tom's shoes that could do what Tom do, that could get somebody that could bring somebody back to life.
Right.
I'm saying, but when I wasn't in life, though.
No, I'm talking about when
How he brought me back to life?
you gave up on $30 million. That's what I was talking about.
To be a champion, though.
Yeah.
Sweat.
I wanted to be a champion, though. I already had 30 mil.
All right, let me dive in.
Come on, yeah, I'm right here.
He not lay you up.
Listen.
He not lay you up.
Swaggy said I took what Swaggy said. I should be grateful that Tom Brady, for his status and who he is, it was Kobe Bryant called him.
Right.
Of course, I feel grateful. I feel
you know what I'm talking
gratitude,
about.
like the
Yeah.
GOAT gave me opportunity. Somebody really cared about me enough to want me to come back and play with him.
At that stature, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, Nick. Keep spin some facts on this
Go
on this
back to
episode.
The first show that you did after after the MetLife situation.
30 mils before the Super Bowl year.
And
That was
you
a
said,
Raiders guarantee.
If I wasn't AB, the ultimate competitor, and I couldn't catch the ball the way I catch the ball, do what I do,
Yeah.
right? So like when you said that, I said, oh.
But that's life.
That's yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. But a lot of people
So
don't.
he
But a
came
lot
and
of
got
people.
me,
But
listen.
there's a lot of people right now like, how you do that to Tom Brady? How you do that to Tom Brady?
Tom Brady's career don't have nothing to do with my career, man. He not the coach. He don't run the team. He can't control.
You almost like a
He got
coach. I
job
ain't
to
gonna
do.
lie.
Every individual out there got a job to do.
Tom got pulled.
What happened to me, it was unfortunate. That had to do with me. It had nothing to do with him. Everyone want to make it like it's a problem. There's no problem. We're just talking about reality situations, but they all make people react a different way. Yeah, I'm grateful that he gave me an opportunity when Swaggy thought I walked away from $30 million. But I ain't talked to Swaggy in a while, so I had to let him know, like, bro, I wanted to be a champion. I made a decision to not want to be there.
Why?
Because I didn't want to be there.
Because it seemed like you was excited. It seemed like you was excited to be there, though.
Listen, that's what the media do. They irrationalize every decision you make. Listen, I don't know why you made the decision you make. I don't know how your mind works. I respect what decision you make, even if I think it's right or wrong. Swaggy thought maybe I was tripping. Anyone in the normal mind to think, bro, you walking away from $30 million, you tripping. But it takes a certain amount of courage to know I already got 30, that I want to be a champion. You see what I'm saying? At this point in my career, I just wanted to win. So it wasn't about the money at that point. It's about aligning myself to become a champion, what I did in 2020. But for people in 2019, they was thinking like, oh, this guy's dumb, he crazy, he don't understand, he checked out. Right. But now I win the Super Bowl, I come back out of 8-game suspension, and they missed that narrative.
Yeah, he was wild.
They missed that narrative, AB with the saucy route at the 1-yard line. You see what I'm saying? They missed that.
The Bucks don't
They
win
missed
the
the
Super
family
Bowl.
on the field.
The Bucks don't win the Super Bowl if you're not there.
They missed that though.
Yeah, you that was a nice run.
They missed that though. Now,
yeah, but we talking to people, bro, and they just seeing the situations and they seeing that.
But not everybody see the full picture. They
so
see from the TV.
But that's why it's good.
They see
to have
from the
you
internet.
Here. That's why it's good to have you here to be able to.
That's why I'm here to kumbaya to tell my side.
That's right. Facts.
Everybody else is talking about.
Lucky, it's almost like how everything came out. What's his name? Rappaport talking about Tom retiring. Tom ain't even retire officially. It ain't come out his mouth, you know. Like they say one thing and then have everybody believing it. That's just how the media work. What's your thoughts on the Pokemon thing? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really look too deep into it. If I'm being honest, bro, I'd have to take some time out to do that.
About what they heard and what they saw. A lot of times in the world, stuff happen. People have stuff happen. You never hear from them. You never hear the truth. You never hear their side. You only heard what was portrayed.
So what was the situation?
Now, here go more questions. Listen, I'm here for answers. Listen,
I'm
the answer.
here for answers.
Yeah, I'm here to share love and talk about solutions, not problems. I don't have no problem. I'm blessed. I'm hanging out with Madonna, Kanye. I'm living a great life. My kids happy. Baby mama's happy. Everything's blessed.
That's hard to do right there.
You see what I'm saying? Like everyone.
He said that's a hard thing to do right there. You talking about the baby mama thing?
I'm blessed. I don't think you should understand. I don't want you to understand. This is what AB, you feel me?
I don't know how you keep your baby mamas happy.
You gotta take care of the kids. That's how you keep them happy. Take care of the kids.
Take care of the kids.
Yeah,
they get mad off
support. People need support. You feel
Support.
me, D-Marsh? People need support.
Support, that's a big word right
Don't
there.
you think if people treated you good and love, you could get the best out of you? Or
Yeah. Hell yeah.
100%.
All right, so let's practice on showing each other
Love.
Yeah, genuine love. You could big up yourself without saying someone else. We know Brandon Marshall great. It ain't matter what Larry Fitzgerald did.
How do you show genuine love? And who do you show it to?
I try to show to everyone I meet. Genuine love is loving someone no matter where they from and no phase or form, you showing them love. A woman, you could get that door for. A woman, I could hold that door for you. Most time, people out here not considerate or they reacting on what somebody else says, so now they not giving a chance. You giving you a chance.
I love that. I mean, we can go so many. That's what I love.
After this,
podcast,
RDC World got some reactions to do to their videos.
So many different ways. I want to just cap off that Tom Brady conversation. Tom Brady, like, what makes him the GOAT? What makes him special? You know what I'm saying? Like, you was around him, and it's like it's an honor to play with legendary players. Yeah. You know, I had the Jason Taylors of the world, the Champ Baileys of the world.
Champ.
You know, you played with Kobe, right? Steph Curry, right? Yeah, and let's dive into that. Let's start with Tom Brady. Like, what's special about Tom Brady?
Tom Brady's a winner. He's working every day to be a winner, and he's a leader, meaning he's tapping in with everyone around him to know the mission that.
Yeah, I watched the Shady McCoy episode. That was a good episode. I watched it offline. I had it on while I was editing.
Going about that every day to make sure everyone on that same mission.
How many more years he got?
I mean, I'm not a genie, you know.
If you had to guess, though, if you was a genie.
How many ever years he want? How many ever years he want, man? Like.
Yeah, he could get happy.
Yeah, how many ever years he want?
So?
Yeah.
He's, 44, 45?
I don't think y'all want him to lead the league, though.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I don't know if y'all can handle Tom Brady leaving the NFL.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird day. I ain't gonna lie. The daytime really.
Next in line for you. You play with the GOAT.
Really retired.
With the GOAT. That's who you want to play for?
Action Jackson. Let's give Lamar Jackson his flowers.
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
They did
Talk
not
to me
want him
about
to win
Lamar.
MVP.
You don't know why? What do you mean why? I'm saying you
yes,
you
I
watch
want you to
games.
say it so that you can
Well,
tell
you
the
know, he
people.
just said,
Yes,
hey, listen,
I know why.
shout out to Lamar Jackson, that's it. Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback. Not only him throwing the ball, the dynamic of him playing, the excitement.
Give me your top 5 quarterbacks right now. Like if you had to rank top 5 quarterbacks you would play for right now. You know, you like that your style fit with their style.
I don't know who I play for. Just tell them hit my phone. For real. Hit my phone. I don't
know if
we
that's
ain't
his
running
vibe,
campaigns.
though. Stafford, like
we ain't running quarterback campaigns right now.
Y'all niggas be taking hits every day. That's why y'all crazy though. Like y'all up, man.
Tell him, P. Tell him he fucked up. Go ahead, P. Tell him.
Niggas trying to lie like
Keep
he
it
like,
P,
hey,
P.
brother, I'm gonna see you in the room, locker room like this.
Captain that boy. He couldn't say that.
He just say I just smiled, nigga, I didn't laugh.
That's it. Bro, he playing the game. He gonna talk about it right after, like, oh yeah, babe.
I used to have a hoodie on at the gas.
To be on the Ravens would be crazy. I think so.
I turned my head like this.
I just don't know if they have the cap.
all right, let me ask you this then. All right.
Lying, man, with the coach would have said, get the out of here. See me in the locker room after this.
What you would have did?
I would have did the
no, not you. What you would have did, Swaggy?
If he would have told me that?
Yeah.
Man, I flipped out, took my jersey off, threw it in the stands.
So in that situation, what you would have did?
You wouldn't have whispered to the coach.
Well,
Coach,
I feel like there's you know, both approaches are needed depending on what you're trying to accomplish. You feel me? So it's like you got Martin Luther King, you got Malcolm X.
Nah, but we can't use that as no example. Like,
why is that?
This something bigger than like these boys was riding for liberation. This natural work environment, my boy, like you got freedom nowadays. Like it ain't even a time like this. This is a work environment. A guy saying it. You see how football guys, he took it way back. I was a guy at the job that this is what happened. I just walked off a job. I'm sorry, I'm a famous guy that in the job is on TV, that most viewed. I just did what a normal person would do at work.
Crazy,
See this nice hat right here, this Swaggy P. You know, I've been watching them get fly for a long time.
Oh, that's Swaggy's hat?
Yes, this Swaggy's hat.
That's a gift, man. You got it.
Swaggy is one of those icon players who just always been fashionable, always stand for himself. You see him when he shoot the threes, I know I'm gonna get a celebration down court. I'm gonna see the energy.
Right.
He's an aspiring player who representing himself. Hey, let me get my shades if you ain't. Yeah, turn up. What you doing?
From the pit under the palace.
Oh, those Balenciaga shades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, zoom in on that boy. He could have sweated with it.
All right, let's end the show. This was phenomenal.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I do want to say
Who else
this.
we gotta get their flowers? Could we have a moment on the Kumbaya session? Could you give somebody their flowers?
Yeah.
Give somebody. It ain't gotta be me. It could be, because you know I'm self-sufficient.
I've been saying it a couple times on the show. Like, I'm in a new space right now.
I like that.
And so I'm learning from a lot of people.
Liberation.
So like all the smoke, Matt Barnes and them boys, I love what they doing for the athletes and creating these safe places for us to have a real conversation, authentic conversation the ways we need to. So I like that. And then also Noriega. I love Drink Champs. So I want to give flowers to them. Because I'm
flowers to
learning from them.
drink. Y'all ain't got a buzzer in here? A son that could announce the flowers? Come on.
Owen Benjamin, Sam Hyde.
Who was those people though? Come on.
They're comedians. I was inspired by those two comedians to go feed people, right? To start in the middle of this world event.
I want to
That's
get
a different
flowers to
haircut
Big
right
Mac.
there.
He been
I ain't
around
gonna lie.
basketball for 20 plus years. He give his life for the game. He live and breathe the game and kumbaya with players to keep us on that mission and remember their existence. So I want to get a flowers to Big Mac, Kyrie Irving coming back and playing ball. We want to send a love to K.I. and Big Mac. Kumbaya.
I'll give a special shout out to my mom, my dad, for working hard and keeping a roof over my head, and for me for just sitting here with AB and listening to him. And you know, he do him, and you gotta respect the person as themselves and not afraid to be who they are and stand for something too. So
Respect, that's love. AB, who you want to invite to the show next? Like who you if there's one person you felt like, you know, it'd be a dope person to be on I Am Athlete.
Probably Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big Mac. If he do, I don't know if Big Mac do like interviews.
Who is Big Mac? Is Nick congested? Now he just talking like that.
Yeah, maybe for sure him and KD. Him and Kyrie, one of those guys that commit to greatness every day. Live off a routine every day. Work hard every day. Them boys stand for principles of being great at the highest level over and over. So guys like that, you need to be on the show because those are examples of guys who other guys want to be, other guys learn from, and we need to know why, what makes them like that so we could create more guys like that.
Love. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Cheering for you. For real.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get a bill. That's why we right to get a deal.
That was a good episode.
I respect it now. Oh,
Fam, why you ain't put a line on that? It's like clean in the front, dirty in the back. Like professional, but in the back, he gritty. So in the back of your mind, you gritty.
oh yeah, it started from the bottom, but we made the top. Found out what the blueprint was, and then we made it pop.
We hanging out, man.
Business booming. You got a new. You came back with another chain, like
Trying to boost the show business.
Nah, I don't know who Big Mac is. Who that? Enlighten me.
You just f***ing up this whole day. You just need to shut the
See me in the drop, ain't no way that we can stop. I've been stunning like what's up now. Put the feel on them.
that's why you gotta get up in there. You got a booker in there, bro. Like I'm trying to be cordial on the show.
I get on that pack, you heard?
I'm dead.